Okay, this is Celtica for viola. I'm gonna go over a couple little sections and then I'll play through the whole piece for you. So starting at the beginning, make sure you're starting close to your balance point and your bow is close to your fingerboard. So you can use a full bow with not a lot of weight, get that piano dynamic, but still get a clear sound. Then in the second measure, you have that slur, G-day. So you wanna make sure you keep both of those notes in the slur even. So if you're using most of your bow, you want to use the first half for the first note, the second half for the second note, so they're completely even. One isn't longer than the other. Then if we look ahead to 15, in 15, 17, you have those whole notes, so they're worth 4 beats. And then between 15 and 16, you're going to have a bow lift. So in measure 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, hold. 2, 3, 4. In this whole section up until 34, it's very important that you focus on how much bow you're using for your quarter notes versus your eighth notes. So in measure 25, you want to make sure for the eighth notes, you're still using a good deal of bow so the sound is clear, it's not too loud, but it shouldn't be as much bow as you're using for the quarters. So fuller bow, and then a slow bow. The beginning up to 34 is just going to be a whole lot of bow control and focusing on the speed and where your bow is set. When we get to 34, the tempo is going to change. The goal is 112. When I play this for you today, I will go slower than 112 so that you have a tempo that you can listen to, follow along, and try to practice along with. You see at 34, you have that bar in the measure and it has a 6 above it. What that means is that you're resting for 6 whole measures. So you'll just count along 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4 for 6 whole measures, and then you join back in at 40. The second violins will also be resting for 6 whole measures here, so you can follow along with them. When we come in at 40, your quarter notes and eighth notes will be quicker than they were at the beginning. So again, use a little bit fuller of a bow for the quarter notes, but then wherever you land for the eighth notes, so if you pull that first quarter note and you're in the upper half, you'll stay in the upper half for those 2 eighth notes. Push. And you can see in 41, your last 2 quarter notes are both marked with an up bow. What that means is you're going to play the first one, just stop your bow, and then play the next one. So you're just putting a pause between them so you can hear the difference between the 2 notes. And then let's look 49 to 57. You have a repeat. So you're going to play 49 one time. When you get to the end of 56, just go back to 49, play it again. When you go on to 57, you play those 4 measures. At the end of measure 60, you repeat and go back to 57. And then we keep going 61 to the end. I'm going to play through this whole piece, starting a little bit slower at the beginning, and then I'll give you a new tempo for when you come in at 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're at 15, whole bow, slow, 2, 3, 4, lift. 1, 2, and 3. Pull to the upper half, slow, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. we're at 34. So we would start the new tempo and you would count for 6 beats. And I'm gonna count you in at 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, three, four. Lift. 2, lift, and lift, lift, piano. 2, 3, 4. Gradually get louder. Back to 49, piano. Crescendo.